Alright people, welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's gonna be a banger video. I know you guys must have seen a lot of videos out there already, but today I just got to show you my setup with both my Asus Rog Ally and my Lenovo Go. Bing 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 bing.
Let's go.
So this right here, you know, it's been like one of the most anticipated system for the year so far. Right now, just gonna do a little comparison. This is not gonna be a full specs video, just what I noticed so far. I had it for a couple of hours now. I mean, I've been had it, but I couldn't use it because I was away for work. So now I've been playing with it. I upgraded the drivers, and I'm downloading some game right now. So I've been using it for a little bit, using the software, see what's going on, and let's just get into it, compare them. But future video coming out soon, I'm going to show you guys like full in-depth review on both of them side by side. But let's just get into it real quick and I'll show you what's going on, right? Alright, so as you guys know, Rogue Ally, Lenovo Go right here, right? So with the Lenovo Go, just came out a couple days ago, probably like 4 days ago. Rogue Ally been out a couple months now, at least like 4 months. So big difference that you guys can see already off rip as you're looking at it, the screen size. This screen is so amazing, guys, compared to the Rogue Ally. I mean, the Rogue Ally screen is not bad, but just the screen size itself is so beautiful. So I love the screen size because it's so big and you get to see more of your games and everything you're doing. Even if you use it like a regular PC, you got Microsoft Word on there, you see everything clearer and kind of better. So main thing with the screen now that I really like, as you guys know, if you click this right here, bring up the resolution. So with the Lenovo Go, you got 800p, 1200p, and you got 1600p, right? With the Rogue Ally, you only have 720, then you got 900p, 1080p. But the 900p, remember that's the registry that we add that to the Rogue Ally. I will try that with the Lenovo Go to see if I could add that 900p to the screen to see if it will make a difference. Most likely it won't, because you already got 800p and that's kind of close to 900. But I will do it for you guys to show you how it's running and like if it's better for you guys or not. Just look out for those videos. A lot of videos coming out, guys. Just look out for them. So with the screen, 8.8 inches, and they got a 7-inch screen, right? This screen is so massive compared to that, if you could see, right? Next thing I want to talk to you guys is about the software that it's running, right? So with the Lenovo Go, you already know you got Legion space. If you press this once, press this button one time, it brings up this little quick settings where you could change screen resolution, your 120 Hz, or you could play with the controller key mapping, stuff like that, and then you can go to settings and you can mess around with the regular stuff. If you press it again, it brings up this another panel over here, and this way you can see like your downloads, and it's like a quick menu. Whenever you're in your games and stuff like that, you could pop this up and then you could do whatever you want. If you want to bring up your games and stuff, you got to press this button right here, and then it brings up your menu where you could get all your library, all your stuff, all your games into one. So here, once you download everything, you can download directly in this app. You ain't gotta leave this app. Once you download it here, it download in the client that you're using, right? So it's like, so this right here is just the main hub for everything. With the Rogue Ally, kind of a different layout. If you press this, these two buttons don't really do anything unless you're in the game. So it's like a pause button, and then it's like the multitasking button. If you press this, then this brings up the command center over here where you could change your stuff. So that's similar to the Legion Go. If you press this, it brings up that command center right here, and also that. If you exit that, if you press that, then this brings up Armoury Crate where you got all your games in one location. So it's basically the same thing, but tell you the truth, I like the Rogue Ally setup a little bit better because it's kind of more simplified. I mean, it's been out for a couple months now, so they had time to fine tune it and stuff like that. And there's some updates coming out for the Legion Go I think it's November 10th, and it should bring a lot more features to help out with the smoothness and the software. So next thing I want to talk about is the mouse pad, right? You know, off rip, this rider doesn't have a mouse pad. This have a mouse pad built in right here. So if you don't have a mouse available, you can use this to navigate the system, and it could help you easier to like use Windows and stuff like that if you don't want to use a mouse. Also, FPS mode, again, you can use that as a mouse with this. I'll show you that in a few minutes. Here, you just gotta use the analog stick, or you gotta buy a mouse and do it like that. Some cases, this is kind of more handy because you have the mouse off rip, and you know with Windows, with these small screens, it's kind of hard to navigate with just a finger if you don't have a mouse. So it's easier with a mouse. So that's a plus for the Lenovo right there. So that's a win for the Lenovo. Off rip with the Rog Ally, there's none of that. So you just gotta keep it pushing, or you get a mouse. The thumbsticks under the Legion Go, I like them. You can also pop it out just like that, and then you can change them, do whatever you want. You can't pop out the Lenovo Go. It is what it is, guys. You can't pop it out. When you put it back on, just gotta put a little bit of force, and then it's on there. With the buttons, it's kind of similar with the layout. Buttons right here, they got D-pad. This D-pad right here is kind of more flush to the system, so it's kind of harder if you're playing like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Most people don't like these kind of buttons because you can't really feel it. Here, you get more directional and more like travel time when you're pressing it. So that's like the main plus for some people when they're playing fighting games. So you gotta look at stuff like that, right? And see what's best for you before you get it. You got the pause button right here, multitasking button. Then this is the Legion space button, and then you got the another like command center button right here that brings up two different panels. Here, 4 buttons again, as I said before: pause, multitasking, armor crate, command center. And then you got speakers up here, and the Lenovo Go, you got the fan top as well. And here you got the speakers in the front. You got the fan up top right here. Start button and stuff like that, right? One of the main things that I like about the Lenovo Go as well, with the power button, whenever you change like the performance settings, like if you change the performance, silent mode, or anything like that, it gives you a different color for each mode that you change it to. If you go down here, if you change it to that, see change, balance, change again, go to quiet, change. I'm gonna leave it on balance for now. Since I'm already here, it's showing you everything, like the batteries for the controllers, screen. This is where you see all the good stuff, guys. When you go down, you can change your balance for the OS mode, and then you got a TDP. You can do that as well and change that. So that's it for button layout and like for the software that you guys are using for each system, right? I mean, nothing big of a deal in here, but that's the main thing what I like with that. With the lights, LED lights around the thumbsticks, I like it better on the Rog Ally. Reason being because it's white and it shows more, it pops more. Yeah, so it pops more because it's white. On the black device, it's not really popping like that. But truth be told, I really like the black version better because it hides the dirt better. So if it's dirty, you're not going to really see it. This can get dirty if you don't have a case on it, or you got to clean it more. Yeah, you got to clean it a lot. You got to make sure you're cleaning it, or you will start seeing dirt on here and in the back. Next thing I want to talk about is kickstand, right? This right here off rip It's plugged in right now. You got a kickstand in the back. Just gotta flip it out, and then you get to put it like that, and then you could, yeah, stand it up, play a game, take the controls off. This right here, you cannot do that, guys. So those are some of the stuff that you gotta look at before you get what you want to get. Let me plug this out real quick, and then I'll show you the main thing about if you wanna use the kickstand, right? So in the back, turn it around. See 4 buttons back here on each controller. Then if you want to take it off, you gotta press this button. Press down like that. Here. Press down like that. Pull the kickstand out. So move this over here. And you got it like that. And you got the controllers. Bam, bam. And you can do like that again, just like that, guys. Boom, boom, again, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And this is good. Since I already got it plugged out, as I said, you got FPS mode. Look at the bottom, you gotta make that switch. It says off. I don't know if you can see it, off. And then you got on FPS mode. Do like that. Get the prompt on the screen, showing you how to put it in. It's attached magnetically. As you put it in, it just sucks it up. Hey yo. And then this is the controller. Like this now, guys, you can also use it like a mouse like this as well if you're not trying to use the touchpad in here. But it's up to you what you want to do. You got to make sure you keep this around though, you don't lose it. And that's basically FPS mode, right? Put this back together with the Rog Ally. You get what you get, guys. That's it. You get this right here that Asus gave you in the box. If you want to stand it up, put it like that. And then that's how you stand it up. Then you just get your controller, Xbox controller or whatever, and then you could PS5 controller, PS4.